Stephen Cox, 181361, 182084, 182085. We're on the record of these matters.
Attorney Corey Westmoreland appearing on behalf of Mr. Cox.
Thank you. And Mr. Cox, your name for the record, please.
This is Stephen Cox.
Today's date scheduled for probation violation hearing. Mr. Cox is on probation. Well, he was sentenced in 2019, and it's alleged he didn't do anything. He was on probation for possession of controlled substance, no operator's license on a person, as well as the driving license suspended. He's here for a show cause.
Yeah, it looks like
he owes money on that one.
And no ops.
And so, well, the no ops was with the possession of controlled substance, so he was on probation for both of those matters.
Oh, okay.
So, it's alleged that Mr. Cox did not complete any of his terms of probation, and it's alleged he failed the test, failed to complete workforce, and didn't complete any terms. And so, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, and after speaking with Mr. Cox, he is prepared to enter a guilty plea and acknowledge the allegations.
Okay, is he also entering a guilty plea as it relates to the show cause?
That's correct, Your Honor. To pay costs and fines.
So you've heard the allegations, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And as to the allegations excuse me, that you failed to complete any probation terms as it relates to 182085 and 182084, how do you plead?
I plead guilty.
Relates to the show cause on 181361 that you failed to pay your fines and costs on your $494 balance. Well, that's what it was back in 2019. How do you plead?
I plead guilty.
The recommendation is to revoke probation, close the case without improvement, pay your balances, and serve time in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing all that, do you want to continue with your plea?
Yes.
All right, and counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Cox, is it true that you were placed on probation through the Wyandotte District Court back in 2019?
That's right.
As a term and condition of your probation, were you to drug test at the probation's request?
Yes, I was.
And were you to complete workforce as directed by probation?
I was, yes.
And you failed to do so, correct?
Correct.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will accept your plea per the plea agreement, enter probation violation, and also accept your plea of guilty to the show cause violation. And counsel, ask the recommendation.
Yes, Your Honor. At the time, Mr. Cox was in a very bad place. He actually was homeless at the time, but he has since gotten his life on track. He is gainfully employed. He can start making payments starting today towards his costs and fines. He knows he owes the money. I'm just asking for an opportunity to give him a chance to make good on the money that he owes and to complete the terms and conditions of probation. He showed up today. He understands. He made some bad choices before, but he'd like to prove to this honorable court.
All right, so sir, where have you been other than here?
I'm sorry?
Where have you been other than here?
Well, I've been in a bad place. I've been living in my basement, depressed, and I'm trying to get out and live my life. So that's why I came to you first. I have gotten into some trouble, and I'm trying to get in front of it so I can start living my life again.
What you've gotten into more trouble?
No, not since I've seen you. No, I haven't gotten in any more trouble. It's old trouble. I'm trying to come and make right.
Are you on probation anywhere, sir? Do you have any other matters?
No pending probations. No,
If you were to test right now, sir, what's in your system?
absolutely nothing except my prescribed medication, Suboxone.
And where are you working?
Well, I was currently just working at Wayne's Fishery. I had to stop working there temporarily to deal with some court matters.
Okay, what matters are those?
The friend of the court.
Okay, you owe back child support, sir?
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
How much do you owe back child support?
Supposedly they say I owe 60,000.
How much?
60,000.
Okay, you on a payment plan?
Well, I'm talking with the detective right now, and I'm trying to get a motion to get back in there so they can change something and make it more feasible, so I can also live and provide to try to like help pay for some child support.
All right, so you're not working right now.
I'm just currently not working because I'm in the middle of trying to take care of it. As soon as I get this taken care of, I can get right back to work. I have
It's a little bit of a catch-22 because you need money, so you need to work. I mean, you should
Right.
be able to work and handle your court matters at the same time.
But the child support, I was working, and then the child support came into effect and wanted to take pretty much 90% of my pay, so I wouldn't have been able to work and live.
Oh, so you stopped working because they hit your check.
Yes, correct.
Okay, well, sir.
I have a letter here from my employer at Wayne down the road in Wyandotte, and he says that I'm a good worker, a great guy. As soon as I can get this taken care of, he'd love to have me back.
Sir, I don't doubt that you're a good worker. You have a child or children that you owe child support on. You clearly haven't made support payments for a very long time if you've gotten to $60,000 in arrearages. And you were working, and once the friend of the court found out where you were working, you decided to quit your job so you wouldn't have to make the payments. Well, and now you want to tell the court that you have the ability to make payments, but you don't have a job. And how are you going to enter into a payment agreement on your child support if you're not working, sir?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get this together so I can get back to work and live and take care of everything.
So how do you propose, sir? You were ordered to probation. You didn't do anything with probation. Nothing.
Right. Yes.
Because you didn't do anything.
Right, because at the time I was in a very bad place with depression, and I was homeless. I couldn't transport to anywhere. I didn't want to do anything for anyone, really.
So, sir, if I were to order you on a payment plan, how are you going to make that payment if you're not working?
Well, I do work, and I do odd jobs around. I cut grass around my neighborhood as well. And as soon as I get this taken care of, I'm going to be turning myself in to the detective for the friend of the court so I can get that handled.
So how did you end up handling these matters? How did you end up getting these on the docket? Were you in custody somewhere? What happened?
No, I turned myself, I wanted to turn myself in so I can take care of it.
Okay, so again, how am I supposed to enter into a plea agreement with you, sir, or a payment plan with you, sir, if you're not working and you can't make the payments?
Well, I can make the payments, and I can work. I just don't have a job at the second, but I do have money from a little bit of money from working, and I can make a payment today and get back to work and start making payments.
Okay, how much are you able to pay today, sir?
I can pay $120.
I'm going to order $50 on 18205 today. $50 on, wait, did I just say 1822084?
85, I think.
85, okay, so 1822084, another $50 today. And on 181361, $20 today.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I'm going to set the sentencing on this matter for 30 days out, because I want to see what's going on with your employment situation, what information, what kind of income you have, sir.
Okay.
So we can adjourn this to June 4th. In the meantime, sir, you need to make payment. Okay, thank you. All right, have a good day.